welcome back to my channel. I am the Honey Bat. If this is your first time dropping in, we are back with, I think, the third Can You Feel It challenge. This is one of the most requested videos that I get to do, and I have a lot of fun with it. So today we're featuring some Disney, some Tsum, some Harry Potter, some Mimoji, even some Playmobil figures, exploding kittens, and of course some Coco here in the front. We are going to just dive on in and hope that today is our first 100%. I think today we are going to start here in the back. We have a Playmobil Series 11. I have opened some of these on my channel previously. Turning it over, we can see my guess on the back. And since these don't have names, this is the glasses on the hat guy. That one right there. So we're ready to see if we're right. And I think we might have to build him before we can find out. Once we get him all clipped together, we need to take his body, put on his sash, add his arms to hold everything in place. And once we have all those pieces together, we slide him just like this. And now his sash can't come off, but we do need to add his head. So pushing his sash off one shoulder, we clip his head in, add his hair, and his hat. Looking at our checklist now, we can see that I was right, so we're going to add his glasses to the top of his hat here. Next, we can add his sleeve pieces. There's one for both sides. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of him off camera. So we got him all put together, and I'm really not sure what he is. He's very steampunk. He has a little camera on his front, and then one of these little things on his back, which I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like an old-fashioned phone or cash register. None of us know here. And then he's got like a little laser blaster thing that we're just going to take off for now. So while I love his gold detail and all the little cogs and gears all over throughout his outfit, I have no idea what he is or what he does. But all that matters for this video is that we got him right. I think since that one was so confusing, we'll go ahead and do another Playmobil character. My guess on the back of this one is the Fire Girl. And I am talking about this girl right here in the back. She has like big red wings. So we're going to see if we have her. I think I might have just cut our checklist. I see a fire dress and some fire wings, so I think we have a second one right. I'm going to go ahead and build her off camera. They all go together pretty much the same way. Here she is all assembled. I'm not sure what they want her to be, but she looks like a fire fairy to me. She has little posable bat wings, and her fire can either be in this little torch piece or on this giant stick. I think I prefer the torch. It's a little shorter and goes a little bit better with her height. However, I think that I'm going to be repainting her and turning her into a little honey bat fairy instead. So if you are interested in seeing that, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I am Honeybat Toys over there as well, and that will be coming up in a future post. So far, we're doing really well. We're going to go back here to the very back row, and speaking of fire for her torch, we have some exploding kittens. Here are the figures that we can get. And on the back, I have placed my guest here on the Pigacorn. So let's see, I don't see a tear strip, so we're just going to go ahead and cut it with our cute little snippers over here. And see if we can't find a Pigacorn in there. And now we're 3 for 3. Inside we also get a Rainbow Ralph and Cat card, which is really cool. That's a collectible card that you can add to the game if you have it. We don't have it yet, so I don't know how much fun it is, but I do really like the figures. So here is the Pigacorn. He looks a little stressed out, to be honest, but he's got a little unicorn horn there along with his little piggy ears. He's even got a little piggy tail there in the back and little black hooves, and he stands up all by himself. I think it's time for us to go to the front row for a little bit. Here we have a Tsum Tsum pack. This is Series 8, and we have some really nice characters in here. My guess for this one is going to be Santa Jack down here, but here are all the characters that we can get. I need to find more of these because I really want Moana and Maui. Oh, Oh, and Gaston too. I really need a Gaston for my bell wall. So we are going to cut right across the top, making sure that we're not cutting into any of the pieces inside. And we have, oh, look at that. I don't need Gaston anymore, but I wasn't right on this one. So Gaston's chair clips together really easily. It's just the two pieces. We get it down in there. And it's got antlers because he uses antlers in all of his decorating. And here is the main villain himself. He has a little arched eyebrow with his slicked back hair. It's even got his belt going all the way around his little Tsum body. I was so sure that this was Santa Jack, and I've never been happier to be wrong. So far, we are 3 out of 4 for being right. This one here is a Mymoji series. I got these quite a long time ago, and I don't know if they still sell them, but my guess is Batman, since we don't have a checklist. There is blue Batman and black Batman, so I have more choices to be right on this one, and this one actually has a tear strip. So there we go, and we have Batman, Angry Batman. I was feeling his ears, but I was afraid it would be Catwoman. But we have a little angry Batman here, and we're just going to set him back up there. Let's see if we can't keep our winning streak up. We have a Coco blind bag. Now, what I can tell you from feeling this pack is that it feels like one of the tall characters, and it has a hat, but it doesn't feel like a sombrero. It feels more like a cowboy hat, if that makes any sense. So I did cast my guess as Hector. So we are ready to open this up. I don't know if it has a tear strip. We're just going to go ahead and cut it open. Oh, that one ripped out the wrong way. And it looks like I wasn't right. It looks like this is going to be Ernesto de la Cruz before he got smashed by a bell. These are really simple to put together. They have 3 pieces, so we're going to put them together like a bug. Legs, middle, and then their head. So there he is before he turned into a thief and the world's worst best friend. I think he might be another one that I repaint. I really want to add some more silver to him and maybe change this blue color too. The last one here on the bottom is this Harry Potter Series 5 keychains. This one feels like a chocolate frog, but I am super excited for everything in this series. It looks like we're going to have one of the little keys from the Chamber of Secrets, and I don't know what this one is going to be, but I hope it's a little cauldron. So we're going to see if we're right and we get a little chocolate frog. This will be the first one I've ever seen as a keychain. And we do have a little chocolate frog. Look how cool that is. It even says chocolate frog right there on the back. I kind of wish that it opened and had one of the pictures inside so there would be more of these to collect. I know they have the squishy ones to collect now. Maybe they're little stuffed animals, but they haven't had them in my local stores yet. But look at all the detail on this little chocolate frog. This is probably my favorite one that I've seen from the Harry Potter collections. I love whenever they do all the typical characters, but I really like whenever they take other things from movies and shows and turn them into merchandise. We're not doing really bad and we're not doing super great. We're gonna go over here to this Disney Tsums pack. This is series number 7. We have some really cool figures that we can get, including Tiger Lily and Sally, which I haven't seen yet. But I don't think this one's going to be one of those. I think we have the Mad Hatter with the teacups. So we're going to push everything down to the bottom, snip the top off carefully, and find out that we are right. Once again, we have the Mad Hatter and the teacups. I really like the Tsums that you have to build, but every once in a while it's nice to get one that you don't have to. Here we have 3 teacups all stacked up, little cattywampus. And of course, the Mad Hatter. Now he can sit underneath the teacups or on top of them. I still have not seen Alice in Wonderland, but I do love all the details that go into all these little Tsums. All the little lines in his hair, all the details on his hat, and of course all the patterns on the teacups. We have 2 things left. We're going to go over here to Series 11 of the Disney Tsum Tsum mystery packs. Here on the back, I have guessed Mulan, but I am still looking for Tiana and Pua, and of course some of the other ones here on the back. So we are going to carefully snip open our donut, and instead of cream filling, we're going to find... Oh, this is Mulan. So we are going to start by building the little ancestor hut that they have in the movies. We're going to press those down into the bottom. Take the other side and do the exact same thing. And once those are in, we can add the top. The whitest piece is, of course, the opening. And now we have that built. Here is Mulan herself. She looks absolutely wonderful. This is her traditional dress. Her black hair is pulled straight back. And she sits right inside there perfectly. I would love to find a little Mushu Tsum. I haven't found one yet. I don't know if they've made one, but I think he would look perfect inside there while she sits over here. We are down to our very last thing. Disney Figural Key Rings, Series 7. These are a lot of the princesses. Here's who we can find on the back, and I have guessed that we are going to find Ariel. So far, we have 7 right and 2 wrong. So this is going to determine whether or not we get an 80% or a 70%. So please be Ariel. And here's a piece of cardboard. I think that little bit of a blue dress and that red hair is a dead giveaway. We got 80% right today. Here is Ariel. So here she is human. She has on her blue dress with the dark blue top. The bow in her hair. This one's a little bit dirty, but I think I can wipe it off. And her hair is pulled back in a ponytail and her bright eyes right there with her little smile. It even has her in a little pair of shoes. We found so many amazing things in today's video. Usually I ask us to pick our favorites between the rights and the wrongs, so following that tradition, I think my favorite right is the little chocolate frog, although Mulan was a very close second. Accidentally knocked over the fire fairy, but she's back now. And for my favorite wrong, it's only these two, and I'm gonna go with Gaston. I've never been so happy to be wrong. He's going to look wonderful on the bell wall, but I really do like the little Ernesto de la Cruz figure as well, as Coco is a favorite movie in this house. Don't forget to leave me your favorites down below. I do read and reply to everything. And until next time, my fellow bats, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.